Yes. What is up? 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 How's everybody doing today? Is everybody doing their thing? I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. Is everybody kicking it? Happy to be alive? Happy, just breathing. But anyway, y'all know who it is. It's your boy Wildcard Mar in the building. Looks like I'm gonna ride solo for the moment. If anybody joins in, whether it's Detroit Mel or the big homie Nick Shine, totally up to them. I know they all doing taking care of some business. So don't know if they're gonna join me, but you do get your boy Wildcard Mar for the next 2 hours. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And we got a lot to talk about. But before we do that, we always gotta do some plugging. We always gotta talk our shit. You feel me? Because going over to Instagram, and go and over I.O.W Sports Network is the address. We drop teasers over there, what episodes we drop and all that. We drop little snippets of what's being dropped on YouTube. And then, of course, you can always catch us on Twitter as well. I.O.W Sports 1 is the address on Twitter. But most importantly, please, go on over to YouTube. I.O.W Sports Network is our YouTube page. Like, share, follow, hit that bell notification. Ding! Let you know every time we go live. You feel me? And spread the word. We got a lot of stuff dropping from the I.O.W Sports crew. Of course, you got the Wild Card Chief with myself, dedicated to the Chiefs fans. We got the No Name Podcast, dedicated to Detroit Lions, Detroit Mel Heads Up. Don't be shy going over to proud New York Jets fans that's head up by the big homie Nick Shine, dedicated to the Jets fans out there. Then, of course, we got the Wild I.O.W Sports Late Night Owl Edition, which I'll be picking back up. Feeling better. I'm feeling better. So please, those who normally watch the Late Night Owl Edition, I just been dealing with colds, sicknesses. My damn neck was jacked up. And don't go there about my neck, y'all. I know what y'all about to say. I know what y'all about to do. Y'all about to wild out. No. It ain't nothing like that. But definitely going over to YouTube, I.O.W Sports Network is the page on YouTube. Like, share, follow, all that. And then most importantly, going over to Facebook. I.O.W Sports Network is the address on Facebook, and it's geared towards y'all. Those who are watching, listening, it is geared for our viewers because that gives you guys a chance to drop your own sports takes. Got a sports take that'll get the page talking. Got a funny sports meme that get everybody laughing. That's where you go. It gets no better than a whole bunch of fellas and ladies talking sports, right? But we emphasize big time on network here at I.O.W Sports. So that Facebook page, that Facebook address, if you got a small business, if you got a sports podcast, hell, you got a regular podcast, share it. Let people know the content you got, the goods and services that you can provide. We emphasize big time on network. You feeling good? Got paid good? Want to buy some merch? Hey, look no further. Go on over to the I.O.W Sports Network page on Facebook. Scroll to the top. You'll see a pin. You'll see my beautiful, sexy chocolate face up there rocking some J. Edward Collection. And J. Edward Collection is the official t-shirt company from Detroit Mel himself. So therefore, it provides all the merch for I.O.W Sports. But one thing you can't get off that link. You see this nice snapback that your boy rocking with the I.O.W Sports bird logo on it? You want to get one of them? It's a cash app right here on the dress. Bam! Cash. Got to hit the cash app. If you want to get the snapback, send $30 to that cash app. Give us a physical address. In return, you will get the official, very exclusive I.O.W Sports snapback. Let's jump in the comments, see who we got in the building with us. MJ, what's good? Yeah, man, no late night shows recently. I just been feeling sick. My neck. Man, really, Aunt? What neck? Come on, man. You don't see all these neck. I ain't got no Davis Mills, Houston, Texas neck, or Jeffrey Giraffe, Toys R Us neck, but I got a neck. It's there. But anyway, I mean, a lot to talk about. Later in the show, we will get to our Las Vegas Raiders preview as we finish off our AFC West preview of this upcoming NFL season. But I want to start right here. Word came down today that Chet Holmgren, and if y'all don't know who Chet Holmgren is, number 2 overall pick, but behind Ben Carroll, he went to the Oklahoma City Thunder, and he's going to be out for the season. Matter of fact, hey man, we gonna. Matter of fact, hey Matt, let's do something different. I know we normally do this on the day show, but we gonna mess around, and we gonna what we gonna do is we gonna late night owl this style a little bit. We gonna late night owl this style a little bit. So peep this out. Get what y'all gotta do. If you got a little brewski, get you a little brewski. I got me some little sweet tea lemonade over here, a little Arnold Palmer. I got me a little Blizzy rolled up, little J. I got tops today. I don't know why. But hey man, we got to have a real discussion about these players getting hurt and not even making it to the season. It's August. And I get it. Injuries happen. It's part of the game. It's part of it. You can't stop injuries. But I bet you, when the new CBA comes up, there's going to be some changes to it. As y'all saw this year, you saw, DeMar DeRozan, you saw LeBron, you saw Murray for the Hawks play in these summer leagues, these pro-amateur leagues. They're pro-ams. And this past weekend, Chet Holmgren was in the pro-am, and Chet was playing defense, good defense. But now it's revealed Liz Frank injury. He's out for the season. Mark my words, y'all. Mark my words. When this new CBA, the collective bargaining agreement, comes up between the NBA, the owners, and the NBA Players Association, the players, these owners are going to go to the NBA PA and say, bruh, yo, these little Drew leagues and shit, these little summer pro-am leagues. Nah, bruh. No more of them. No mas. No mas. So these pro-am leagues in the summer, yeah, they help you stay in shape. But you got to understand, and I think these NBA players got to understand, is that once you get drafted, you're an investment. You're an investment. Millions of dollars are thrown towards your name, your image, your likeness. Let's not even, I don't need no dollar figures to understand the truth that these teams, when they see the marketing that dollars are thrown towards a certain player, got banners on the stadium, flyers on like light posts, you know what I'm saying? Pamphlets, posters, videos. They are spending money on players that are supposed to entice people to buy tickets, season tickets, buy merch. All that money is down the drain now for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Just imagine all the money they've already spent trying to hype up. Hey, whole state of Oklahoma, city of Oklahoma City, come on. We got Chet Holmgren. Come support us. And all that money's down the drain because you're not going to see this guy this year. Mark my words, when that new CBA comes up, the owners are going to say to the players, no more pro-am summer leagues, period. If it ain't the NBA Summer League, don't even try to play in it. Don't even do it. But you know what? I can't blame them. You are an investment. We all got jobs, right? Your job is to make sure that you're available, come in, clock in, do your job, clock out, and we're going to do it all over again the next day. You go off and go get hurt, and you can't come in, how good are you for the company? That makes you replaceable at that point in time. Now, I'm not trying to correlate that to what Chat's dealing with, but you losing money. Where's the return on investment if you're sitting on the bench? Marketing dollars, actual contract dollars that are spent on these players. Money going to a guy that's sitting on the bench, gone down the drain pretty much. For the company, there's no return. And when it comes to just Chet Holmgren, period, and I see you, Matt, you got a true point. He's 7 foot, listed at 190. Boy be light and ass. He real light. Feather light. That boy get caught in a hurricane, he better hold on to something sturdy and stuck to the ground. Otherwise, that's his ass. But here's the thing about Chet Holmgren. A lot of people have already been talking about his body frame, his body style, and how similar it is to KD. It is similar to KD. Tall, lanky, ridiculous wingspan. You know, he doesn't have quite the skills of Kevin Durant yet, but let's even look at Kevin Durant's career. He's had injuries. He had the knee injury. It pretty much cost him a whole year in Oklahoma City. In Brooklyn, hasn't really been staying healthy. And so now you look at Chet Holmgren. I mean, what did everybody expect? Let's not forget that Kevin Durant had the Achilles injury, leaving Golden State. That cost him almost 2 years. And I'm not trying to wish injury on nobody. I'm not. But we got to be honest. Basketball is still a game where your lower extremities are exposed, but you need them to jump, cut, all that. And when you that skinny, that frail, a twisted ankle ain't just a normal twisted ankle. You damn near might break your leg when you that skinny. Am I lying? You know, and it's just a shame. For me, it's a shame because I'm not saying Chet Holmgren was going to be Rookie of the Year, but that sets the franchise back even more. I get his Oklahoma City. It's not like they was going to threaten make a playoffs, but they about to be a lottery pick team again next year. The injury could have happened at any time. He got hurt playing ball, not like a bike accident or something out of the ordinary. You're 100% correct, MJ. You are 100% correct. My only pushback on that is you can't get hurt playing a pro-am league where it has nothing to do related to NBA. And he is an NBA player, a rookie at that. And there's been a lot of people waiting, anticipating, see how his game translates to the NBA. Now you got to wait another year. You know, and I, like I said, when I started this, you can never tell when the injury is going to happen. You never can. You can't prevent them. It's part of it. All I'm saying is come on now. Like, I could understand if this was regular season, first half of the season, and he got hurt. At least I got something out of you playing NBA games. We in August. They ain't even them. They ain't even started preseason NBA games yet, and he's already out for the season. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you can't prevent injuries. You just can't. But you can. One thing that players can control is how you get your body ready for its NBA season. You know, funny thing. I think it was Hard Knocks episode 2, and St. Brown, the wide receiver, his dad looked in the camera and said, "When's the last time you did a calf raise, Kevin Durant? You messed up your Achilles. Why don't you strengthen that muscle?" You know what I'm saying? And so, all I'm saying is with Chet Holmgren, I think the basketball skills are going to be there. But come on, man. Why are we missing a season because you want to play in a Pro-Am league? Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons all got hurt in the summer league games and missed the season. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Yeah, it's going to happen. But let me ask you this, Man Down Sports, and I think that's Melvin Wall. Shout out to Melvin Wall and the Man Down Sports. Y'all make sure y'all go like, share, subscribe. Go show them fellas some love over there. Let me ask you this. Would you prefer your player, an NBA player that you just drafted high, you're looking at him as an investment, would you rather have him get hurt playing actually NBA games or playing in the Pro-Am, which has no bearing on what his career matters in the NBA at all? Me personally, if I can't prevent the injuries, I prefer that you get hurt playing something NBA related. I'm telling you, the CBA is going to look at this. Is going to be one of the biggest topics in the CBA. Those owners are going to look like, hey, man, what are you doing getting hurt in Pro-Ams? What are you doing getting hurt in Pro-Ams? It does no bearing or holds no weight to what you can do as an NBA player playing in a Pro-Am. Look, as a basketball fan and one that loves basketball, I love to see the NBA players playing Pro-Ams. It brings excitement. It brings notoriety to these summer leagues, which is cool, which is great. I don't want to see him get hurt, though. He was playing basketball, so it's the same to me if he was skateboarding. Hey, you got a 2-point. I'm not going to knock you on that point. I mean, but we seen worse. Hey, y'all remember John Wall's injury, right? How did John Wall mess up his Achilles? I think he came out the shower and took a tumble and fucked his whole shit up. So you're right. Injuries happen. And there's nothing you can do about it. All I'm saying is, in the end, these owners are going to try to take a little bit of that power away from the players and participating in these Pro-Ams. Don't be surprised when it comes up in the CBA. That's all I'm saying. But I think we are all in 100% agreement. You can't prevent the injuries. You don't know when it's going to happen. But I think as players, even in Chet Holmgren's and Kevin Durant's situation, maybe possibly put a little bit more attention in getting your body in basketball shape. It's the same thing with Giannis Antetokounmpo. He came in, he was frail. Look at him now. All I'm saying is, look, if we can get a picture, if I could find a picture and put it up on the screen of how Kevin Durant looked when he came in as a Seattle Supersonic and what he looks like right now as a Brooklyn Net, I'm probably looking at the same body style. So what I'm saying is like, when you come in your rookie season, all right, I get a feel of the game. But at least by year 2 and 3, there should be some type of difference in your body shape. Because you can't, this ain't high school no more. This damn sure ain't college ball. It's the NBA. If you don't have your body ready, well, it's going to be a long season for you. And especially with Chet Holmgren, this was one of the things that a lot of people, like myself, was worried about with him coming to the league. Is his body going to be able to hold up? Right now, it's not looking so good. I know it's early. But right now, it's not looking too good. Other NBA news. Let's transition to some other NBA news. Of course, I'm a Lakers fan, so I got to talk about this. Matter of fact, let's get right real quick because I think I need some therapy on this one. I might need y'all to hop in the comments and help me with my therapy session on this. Hold on. All right. So the Lakers made a trade. They send Patrick Beverly, or they acquire Patrick Beverly, and from the Utah Jazz. In return, they send THT and Stanley Johnson to the Utah Jazz. I really don't know how to 100% feel about this trade, and I'll be honest. Because here's the thing. You get a good defender in Patrick Beverly. You get that nuisance, that intangibles that only him and Draymond Green seem to bring to the court. And yes, I did compare Draymond Green to Patrick Beverly because look at their games. They're going to play defense, rebound. You know, they're probably already your best defender on your team. You're not expecting a lot of scoring from them. And they're going to be a nuisance to the opponents. Yeah, Stanley Johnson, where did he go to college? I know he's a wildcat. I know, Matt. I like how you like plugging that shit in there. That was good. But here's my thing about this trade. How the hell are we gonna get damn Russell Westbrook off the team? I'm worried about that trade. Don't get me wrong. I love what Patrick Beverly does. I still think he was some sucker shit for pushing Chris Paul in the back a couple of years ago in the Western Conference Final. That was still some sucker shit. I ain't forgot about that. But what I will say is, he's going to bring a certain attitude to this Lakers team that obviously they need. Which, by the way, I don't know if y'all saw this. Rasheed Wallace was supposed to join the coaching staff, but he eventually ended up backing out. I haven't found the reason why, but to me, that makes a difference on building a different style of culture and attitude with that squad. Because I thought that Rasheed Wallace on the coaching staff would bring that accountability to the team, bring that that grit, that almost the same style of what Patrick Beverly is bringing in now that he's on the Lakers squad. So right now you're looking for an identity for the Lakers, and I'm trying to figure out how is Pat Beverly going to mesh with a LeBron. Obviously Pat doesn't have to, be the ball handler. That's LeBron's job. Is Russell Westbrook still there doing that? I doubt that. Not when LeBron's on the floor. And Darvin Ham has already came out this summer and say, hey, we want to run the offense to Anthony Davis. Which is actually kind of smart. I mean, he's still a 7-foot big guy who can shoot from the three all the way down to the cup. So yeah, that makes sense. But right now, I'm trying to figure out what is this Lakers team going to look like? I mean, honestly, I don't think it makes them closer to a championship. It makes it closer to making the playoffs. Hell, these jokers missed the damn play-in tournament last year. They got to get to the playoffs at least, especially with this franchise. The Lakers franchise is what? Championship or bust. It's almost like the Yankees. When you've done so much winning throughout the existence of your franchise, and you cats don't even make the play-in tournament, Jeez. This is going to be real interesting to see how this Lakers squad comes together. Obviously, I know I'm going to get defense from Pat Beverly. LeBron's going to do what LeBron does, facilitate. AD, depending on what he wants to do. Now that the offense is quote unquote going to be run through him, does that mean is he on the block? I mean, I would hope so. Even though he don't like to be down there, I would hope that means that he's going to take more high percentage shots. That means can't be taking all these 3 shots. You know, can't be taking these long jumpers. LeBron still, like I said, going to facilitate, do what he do, as LeBron does. Find a way to get his team involved in the game, get them going, because he can get his whenever he wants. Say what you want about LeBron. Obviously, I'm not a big fan of LeBron, but one thing I can say, he always gets his. He'll get his. LeBron, only thing I'm worried about LeBron is how many games I'm going to get. Am I going to get 60 plus? Or, you know what I'm saying? Because we still can't sit here and ignore the fact that since he's been in the Lakers uniform, not every year he's been healthy. Missing games here, 15, 20 games here and there. Let's not act like he's been like Cleveland, Miami Heat Bron with his durability. Because that ain't been the case since he's put on the purple and gold. Obviously, we know about Anthony Davis' durability. Like, whew, I'm not going to get started on that. But in order for him to run the offense through him, I hope that means that he's in the lab. Well, wasn't it just a couple of months ago? He said, I ain't picked up a basketball since April. Well, hell, now that the offense is about to be ran through you, I hope you in the lab. And you can't forget about the elephant in the room. What are y'all going to do with Russ? I mean, y'all keep making transactions here, transaction there, but I don't see no movement as in moving off of Russell Westbrook. To me, at this point, Russell Westbrook is better off coming off the bench, if you ask me. I can't. If I just brought in Patrick Beverly, I don't want it. Why would I put Russ on the floor with Patrick Beverly, LeBron, and AD? I don't have no purpose for Russell. In my opinion, obviously he got to get to the cup. That's where his gravy is. He still ain't a great shooter. Not like Russell Westbrook's defense is still A1. His defense ain't compared to Patrick Beverly's. And I mean, you still can't forget that the man is top 3 all time in career turnovers. So where does Russ fit in this situation? Where he's almost like that puzzle piece that looks like it fits, but it don't. You just can't make it work. Still got to take into account that this squad is getting older. This squad is getting older. I wish they could obtain Malik Monk. I will say that. Losing Malik Monk, I didn't like that. I did not like that. And not only did you lose Malik Monk, you lose him to the Sacramento Kings. Really? All this money that you got spread, $47 million to Russell. Anthony Davis is at 39, almost $40 million. LeBron was already at 42, 44, around there. Just got the contract extension about a week ago, the 2-year, $93 million. So that pretty much going to raise his to almost $47 million. And you couldn't afford Malik Monk on a 2-year, $19 million contract that the Sacramento Kings gave him? You couldn't match it at all? Not a penny more? A nickel? A dime more? You couldn't? So as this team of the Lakers just keeps getting built through the summer, leading up to the preseason, I'm trying to figure out what is this squad going to look like. I mean, to me, it's quite frightening. I'm not seeing I'm really not seeing a team that's going to contend for any championship. Not even close. This team doesn't reflect the team that's going to win a championship. Not in my opinion. I know it's too early to say, but I just don't see it. I mean, look who we got on the roster. Carmelo Anthony, 38. Now, I'll give Carmelo his credit. Carmelo was putting up 15, 16, averaging probably almost 18 points a game in like 15 minutes. So not only was he getting at least almost 20 points a game, but he was doing it on efficient shooting. With the limited time that he got, he was putting up at least 15 to 18 points. Okay, DJ Augustine, 34 years old. Kent Bazemore, 33. Now you have Patrick Beverly, 34. Avery Bradley, 31. Those are your guards. You got Troy Brown Jr. Okay, he's 23. Thomas Bryant, a center who really ain't done nothing in the league. Max Christie, who they is a rookie. He's a guard. Anthony Davis, 29. But we know what's up. We know what's up. All right, Wayne Ellington, 34. William Gabriel, 25, young guy. Dwight Howard came back. So you got somebody in the center. He's 36. So right now, as I see it, I see Dwight Howard playing the center, starting. Anthony Davis playing power forward. And then you got LeBron at the 3, which is your point forward. Pat Beverly could either be your 1. And right now, honestly, if Kendrick Nunn can stay healthy, I could see him as your shooting guard. I could see that. But Wayne Ellington, 34, like I said. Dwight Howard, 36. Jay Huff, 24. Not sure what you do, but you're 7-1. Let's see what you develop. LeBron James, 37. Damian Jones, 27. Mason Jones, 24. Kendrick Nunn, like I said, 27. Scottie Pippen Jr., who they got in the draft, 21. Austin Reeves, 24. Hey, Austin Reeves had his moment. They called him AR-15. He was doing his thing for a moment. Then he faded off. Let's see if he can progress. Cole Swider. I don't even know who you are. Young guy. Let's see what you do as forward. You got Toscano Anderson from the Golden State Warriors. So he just won a championship. He's 29. Let's see what you could bring. I do like them getting. There it is. This next guy, Lonnie Walker IV, coming over from San Antonio. That's your shooting guard right there. Lonnie Walker IV, your shooting guard. Pat Beverly, your point. LeBron at the 3, playing point forward. Anthony Davis at the 4, and you got Dwight Howard at the 5. That's my projected starting 5 for the Lakers. That'd be my literally projected lineup. I don't see a championship quality roster right there. I really don't. But they better at least make the playoffs. Because it's not making the play-in tournament shit. That shit don't fly. That shit, and honestly, that shit shouldn't fly with LeBron. That he's all about legacy, right? And I get it. Injuries happen. Rosters, don't maturate or fulfill expectations that people expect. I get it. But on LeBron James' team, not even making a play-in tournament, whoosh, that shit crazy. Last NBA topic we gonna hit. And then we gonna start transitioning to some other stuff. So earlier this week, they said KD is going to return to Brooklyn. Anybody surprised? No? You? What about you? You? I ain't surprised. Well, duh. How did KD think that he was just going to get up out of Brooklyn when you got 4 years left on a $200+ million contract? One, you got to find somebody that got the cap space for your salary. And it's high as hell. You're a max player on a max contract with 4 years left. Well, not a lot of teams going to have that cap space to go get Kevin Durant. 2, who's breaking up the young, successful squad for KD? They was rumored what? The Phoenix Suns? Okay. Who you giving up? Because for KD, you got to come up off some established players and a lot of draft picks. Were you coming off DeAndre Ayton? No, I can't do that. Are you coming off of Devin Booker? Hell no. Damn sure can't do that. Can't do it. All right. They was talking about the Boston Celtics at one point. All right. Same thing. That means there's got to be some Jason Tatum in that trade. The other guard, what's his name? Jaylen Brown. Robert Williams, their very athletic center. Y'all gonna break up a squad that was just in the finals and gave Golden State all they could handle, and you gonna break that up for KD? All right. Miami Heat was rumored in there. So that's either Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, one of them got to come in the deal. You going to blow up this Miami roster for KD when Miami Heat was just in the Eastern Conference Finals? A few points away from punching their ticket to the NBA Finals? Can't do that. And I'll be honest, the only team I saw capable of going to go get KD, I know a lot of people think it's funny, Golden State. Golden State, in my opinion, was the only team capable of making that move. But they've been there, done that. Is it worth, double dipping again? Because to me, it's almost like you and your girl was doing good. Y'all had some bad fights. Y'all break up. She messed around on you. So y'all break up. Y'all, after you didn't got your shit together, you the man now. Now she want to come back. I mean, y'all broke up for a reason, right? Why double back? I get it. It's Kevin Durant. I get it. Trust me, I get it. Now, if we were talking about Kevin Durant before, like Oklahoma going into Golden State Durant, I would be all for it. But for me personally, this ain't the same KD. To me, this ain't the same KD is just because of what we've been seeing from Kevin Durant, as in with his durability the last few years. I mean, that's almost, to me, the elephant in the room. So, are you comfortable breaking up your franchise that is built to make good, deep playoff runs That's for one. Give up some of those young talent, pay a lot of money to him, and hope he stays durable. Would it be worth it? And that's why I say Golden State would still be that only team that makes sense to do it, is because think about it. KD goes out. I still got Steph. I mean, he's a bad dude. I still got Clay. He's still a great shooter. You still probably find a way to keep Draymond Green. But are you willing to give up some of your young talent? You gonna give up Jordan Poole? You know? Kofi Wee said, shout out to Kofi Wee, saying him and the good brother Pove. Y'all gonna make sure y'all show some love to the Dirty Hills podcast. Make sure y'all give some love to them. Warriors can show they can win without him. He's a luxury to Golden State, not a necessity. And I do agree with you on that, Matt. Flip the coin on that though. Imagine you still go get KD. That makes you the automatic favorites. There's a good possibility, all cats stay healthy, no issues. You going into the playoffs with Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. I like your chances. So it as much as I agree when you're saying it's not a necessity, it does put you at a favorable position, big time. But my beef with Kevin Durant is just like, come on, man, like you went in there making demands. Hey, get rid of Sean Marks, get rid of Steve Nash, or trade me. So all this drama all summer end up being nothing. Now we reconciling. We gonna make it where I think everybody then probably got some of my good herbal said, "Hey man, I was just tripping, cuz. Hey man, I was just tripping, cuz. Like here, we gonna smoke it out. Here. Talk for me, talk for you. We good." Look, I'm glad they was able to work it out because I credit to the big homie Nick Shine and myself. We both sit on here, and I think even when we had Melvin Wall on here, he's our basketball guru we refer to. I think we all said that. I think we see Kevin Durant in the Brooklyn Nets uniform anyway to start the season. To me, it would just been too astronomical of pretty much a whole 180 turn of your franchise to go get him. You know what I'm saying? So don't get me wrong, it's a hell of a piece to have. Me personally, I just wouldn't do it because my man hasn't been showing that he's the most durable player in the last 3-4 years, especially since he's worn a Brooklyn Nets uniform. I can't uproot and do a whole 180 turn on my franchise and be like, nah, bro. I couldn't do it. I feel he's not in a position or ever has been a player to make demands. How do I couch? Knowing you want you fired. How do I coach knowing you want to be fired? That's actually a good question, Kofi. That's a good take right there. As in, especially in the part, how does Steve Nash, who, I'm not saying he's the greatest coach. Trust me, I'm not saying that at all. At all. But, I think one thing that I've always said with Steve Nash is, when has he actually had his full weaponry as a roster with the Nets since he's been there at coach? The Nets have been literally riddled with injuries or any type of outside interference, not having them at a full roster. Look at 2 years ago when they first got Kevin Durant, Kyrie, and then trade deadline end up getting James Harden. They didn't play a lot of games together. At some point, somebody got hurt and was missing time. At one point, KD got hurt. Then it was Kyrie Irving and James Harden pretty much playing with the offense. And then Kyrie goes out. Then you go into the playoffs. And then James is playing pretty much on one leg. Kyrie was hurt. And KD pretty much had to play Superman. Now look at last year. You missed Kyrie because of the COVID situation and the vaccine situation. I still think the Nets played that totally wrong. Sidebar. Reason why I think the Nets played that wrong is because, one, they didn't have to just push Kyrie off to the side and be like, no, you just can't play at all. All right. So the New York State mandate was up for the vaccination. Got to be vaccinated to participate. Cool. So that means obviously he misses home games. Anytime you play the Knicks, missing that. But outside the state of New York, there's other games. You can't have Kyrie play with you there. They didn't even want that. It wasn't till other players of the Nets starting to get hurt and they started slumping. Oh, Kyrie, man. We can take you part-time. We can definitely take you part-time right now, man. We need you. So you didn't want him to be around. Now that you need him, he's a necessity. Now you want him to work part-time with him. Now, oh, we need you, dog. Come on, man. Kyrie, yeah, we love you, man. Hey, you know. And so I think they fumbled that whole vaccination situation big time. Kyrie stands up for what he believes in. Boom. You as a franchise should know that to begin with. You know how. My thing is, you know how players operate and what their tendencies and how they get down before you give them the check, before you even have a contract signing over to them. And so I think the Nets fumbled the bag on how to handle that vaccine situation. It was tacky, it was raggedy. Now James Harden wants out. KD was hurt. So James didn't want to carry all the load by himself. So by the time you get Kyrie coming off part-time, KD comes back. Joe Harris gets hurt. So you lose one more shooter. You make the trade for Harden, which I still think they won. You get Ben Simmons back in the deal. Great defender, rebounder, facilitator. You got Andre Drummond back in the deal. I think he moved on. He'll be on another team going into this year. I think you still got Seth Curry on that roster. So that gives you a shooter. But when has Steve Nash had his full weaponry at one time? It hasn't been there. And so I think Steve Nash can sometimes get a bad rep. And I'm not saying he's the greatest coach. He's not. We talked about it all the time. And Detroit, man, has preached on it. Like, bro, you need to make adjustments. You need to make different calls when it comes to how you manage your roster, manage your rotation. You know, you got to find a way to deal with the injuries. Hey, there he is, Buddy.
What up, though, nigga?
What up, though?
What up, though, man?
So pretty much, you coming in, man. I was just talking about KD finally caving in and going back to Brooklyn, and how he just gave us a whole summer full of drama for a whole bunch of nothing.
That's what he does, man. You know, you can't trust no nigga no comments here.
Can't do it.
Can't trust no nigga no comments here.
Hey, but hold on. I don't know. You can trust him because obviously he's putting basketball over everything.
That's what it is. It's basketball.
Yeah, it's BOE. Basketball over everything. Hey, because he putting basketball over everything. He's putting it over moisturizing. You know, that boy be looking like a straight desert. You know how the desert be so dry and start cracking. You know, he got that desert skin. You know, he put basketball. He put basketball over brushing his hair. You know,
like grooming is not his future.
Hey, bro. Look, I know sometimes. Chill, Kofi. Chill, Kofi.
Oh shoot, you all right, bro?
You know, I got me some good.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right. Yeah. I just want to make sure you're good. You know that COVID going around to make sure it ain't that.
I smoked my COVID off me, man. I ain't worried about that.
Okay, COVID's off you.
He said his head looked like a Brillo pad. Hey, that shit do be looking like a Brillo pad, dog.
You looking rough. I'm like, bruh, come on, man. Didn't they say you gonna do an interview?
Like, you need bother. You didn't even bother to brush.
That's all you should. All right.
You wildin', Kobe. You wildin'.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it was his best bet. I mean, I think Nick has said it too. It was his best. I think even Mel had said it. That was his best bet, man. You know what I'm saying? And go back to Brooklyn because it was any other place he went to, it's gonna be too much to move any other players. You know, and they got a good team. Just gotta just prove they can win. They got a good team on paper. Let's say that.
Oh yeah, Brooklyn. Look, I'm not saying Brooklyn right now is right now roster-wise on paper saying like, oh my gosh, you're Eastern Conference favorites. No, I'm not saying that. But it's a damn good squad that can contend.
Yeah, that's true.
Damn good squad that contend. I have more faith in the roster that they got right now built on paper than the Lakers.
I think the Lakers have more faith in their roster than their home. We'll take Brooklyn.
Oh, I'm betting. Oh, I'm putting my money on Brooklyn.
LeBron at the down in Vegas, like put 100,000 on Brooklyn.
Hey, he could afford it.
We know AD ankle is weak.
What's the over under on games for AD?
Right.
I'm gonna take the under.
I'm gonna take that on that. I saw Nick on ice skates the other day. This ain't looking good.
Hey, better go to them skates, cuz.
Doing, bro. Doing.
Hey, not the backtrack. What you think of Chant Holmgren getting hurt, missing the season in this August? Gonna miss his whole rookie season.
It's unfortunate, man. I mean, that's the thing you hate to see when you putting these players out there and allow them playing in other leagues and pick up games and all that kind of stuff. And you know, it's a good thing to keep yourself in shape. Don't get me wrong. I don't have a problem with it because it keeps you in shape, keeps you in basketball condition shape. But at the same time, you run the risk of getting injured. I mean, and now his whole season as a rookie is gone. Yeah, I hate to see it, man. I hate to see it for anybody, man. It's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. I hate to see it for his team. I hate to see it as a player because, you know, if you're any kind of competitor, you know, it's got to hurt. It's got to hurt, man.
Matter of fact, they're already talking about the future of these programs. And one of my statements I had preferenced earlier, don't be surprised if the CBA collective bargaining agreement, you see these owners be like, hey, players, no mas, cut that shit out.
Yeah, but then where do you stop at? Do you stop them playing from the Olympics? Do you stop? I'm saying there's so many other things. Where do you stop at?
You bring up a good point.
Because, you know what I'm saying, you stop the programs and you stop, like, you know, the Drew League and all the other stuff they're playing, where do you stop at? Now, the only thing I'll say, I'll probably will want them to play as pickup games. And the reason why I say that is because a lot. Matt? A lot of them people out there in pickup games, they come at you a whole different way. Oh, this is such and such. I'm about to show them what I can do. I'm about to go ahead and be physical, see how tough you. You know what I'm saying? They don't come at you a whole different way. They don't care nothing about you being injured. No, they want to show, I took him to the hole, I dunked on or whatever. I was physical with such and such, whoever the player may be. So pickup games is not looking out for you. Where, at least with some of these other things, it's proactive, it's organized. They kind of looking out, the best way they can for the players.
Let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. Does this deter people like LeBron, DeMar, anybody else like that from playing in these programs anymore?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think because I look at it from my perspective. You know what I'm saying? When I play sports, I love the competition. Mm-hmm. So it's like, why not? Why am I stop competing? I mean, I saw people get hurt all the time.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens. You know what I'm saying? You hate to see it, but it happens. Mm-hmm. Just still didn't deter me from not playing. Gonna play. So I don't think gonna deter them. I don't think gonna stop them if somebody forces them to stop.
I hear you. I actually agree with you. The reason why I think it doesn't stop LeBron from competing in these programs is because I know there's going to be somebody that wants to go and try and be like, yo, I'm a D up on LeBron. I'm gonna show what I can do. But at the same time, in the back of your head, do you want to be that fool that's roughing up LeBron too hard and he gets injured and misses a season? Do you want to be that guy responsible for that?
It'll come hard for you, bro.
You don't want to be responsible for that. You don't want to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be that guy. You talking about cats over there going damn near seeing you all kind of death threats, boy. These bronzexuals get ridiculous for Bron. They will be after you, boy. They almost like the damn beehive for Beyonce. I'm telling you, these damn bronzexuals will be on your ass if you are the guy that's responsible for LeBron hurt.
They on you when you say anything negative about him. Any kind of comments, any kind of
Hey, it's trigger words. It's trigger words. All you gotta say is Michael Jordan or MJ, and it's a trigger word. And these damn bronzexuals go ape shit.
Crazy.
LeBron did this. LeBron did it. Like, whoa, bro. All I said was Michael Jordan. I didn't say nothing about LeBron. Like, what?
Easy, bro. All I said was hairlines. How you tripping?
hey, I got a homeboy at work named Carvin, man. Mm-hmm. And he go see, you ever hear a hurt dog when they get a trigger?
Mm-hmm. Hurt dog will holler.
Oh! What if I
said hurt dog will holler?
Hey, holler. Just holler. Just get triggered and holler. Oh! The bronzexuals is nothing but hurt dogs, bro.
Thanks, Matt. Thanks. We can always count on you, man.
The WNBA season about to be over. Didn't see one day game. They were celebrating for Shorty that had the most blocks. It was like 540. I'm like, what? Grant Hill did that. Kofi, you wild, bro. Yeah, you need to just post that comment. I just got a chance to read it. That boy wild.
You see, I posted a minute ago. You see it?
Yeah, I saw it. I didn't get a chance to read it because I was in the middle of talking about these old bronzexuals and being hurt dogs and their feelings and shit.
Now that we're here, I do a public service announcement.
Yeah,
gentlemen, are you tired of hearing these hoes telling you no? Are you tired of going somewhere and they stop you from doing it? Well, here at CASFO, the Cosby School for Obedient Women, we have the answer for you. If you act now, we throw in these pills here to slip in her drink. She'll never tell you no again. Oh, wait. Still not convinced? We throwing this. You act now in an hour. We throwing these extra pills for the extra large holes.
Sir.
We are here to help you. Call now on the phone. People are standing by now here at the Cosby School for Obedient Women. Never here to tell you no again. Now back to our regular schedule programming. What? Still not convinced? We throwing the DNA kit here that comes in a nice carry bag. Then we give her all the DNA. If it never no DNA, it didn't happen. It's all alleged.
You're getting us canceled. You are definitely getting us canceled. God damn it.
Man, I'm trying to promote my products, bro. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get us some money.
Hey man, no, I don't want nothing. Sir, any proceeds you make off of that impromptu infomercial, please keep to yourself. I don't want nothing to do with none of that.
We can teach you how to get.
No, sir. No
into yes.
No, sir.
Or maybe a no into silence. Whatever.
No, sir. Sir, I'm about to NFL you because we need women viewers up, bro. I'm about to NFL you, bro. I'm gonna have to suspend you, watch this down, bro. Because I need my women viewers. You fucking up the flow right now.
Hey, come to school, you'll get your women viewers.
What in the hell is? Did you drink a Mountain Dew amp today?
Nah, man. I had this water.
What's in that water? In Apex. What's in the water in Apex?
I don't know, man.
Y'all got some. Y'all must got some other shit that's in y'all water that ain't over here in Carrie. Because I did. The water ain't supposed to make you act like that. Matt. Kofi, is anybody witnessing this shit? What the heck? This is this is shit I be trying to tell y'all. This is what I deal with.
Trying to help y'all out.
Help.
Trying to help you out.
Help. No, I'm good, but I'm just saying I'm not trying to catch a case.
Hey, see, that female at work you been eyeing? She been telling you, turning you down?
Hey man, last basketball topic so we can move on from this shit. So Udonis Haslem is about to return for his 20th NBA season, man.
Why? That's all I got to say is why.
Hey,
I mean, if I had like him, I could sell a bitch and just chill and get a check. I come back for 20 years too.
Hey, bro. He only appeared in 13 games last year, 1 the year before, 4 the year before, 10 the year before that, 14. Yo, he ain't seen more than 20 games since 2015, 2016, dog.
So that's why I returned too. But look, man, they still paying him. I don't even know why he's still on the roster. Why they ain't cut him, let him go, release, whatever you want to call it. He must know somebody or got something on somebody.
Yo, he got some blackmail, bro.
He got to, bro. I mean, I forget he's even on the team. So I bring him. I said, oh yeah, he is on the team, isn't he?
But bro,
I need to know what's going on, bro. Why is he still on the team?
Yo, so pretty much for the last 6 years, he's playing less than 20 games a year, bro.
That's ridiculous, bro. That's ridiculous.
Like, yo, what am I missing something? Like Miami Heat,
we both missing something, bro.
I've always respected the Miami Heat. Eric Spoelstra, Pat Riley, all them, what they done with that franchise.
Right.
A lot of teams expected, a lot of people who watch basketball expected them to just fade away after LeBron left, and the big three blew up.
Right.
But Eric Spoelstra shows that he could actually coach. They always a competitive team.
Right.
Hell, they was a few seconds from being in the NBA Finals this past year.
Yeah, that's true.
And so, why are we having a roster spot filled with a guy that ain't played in more than 20 games in the last 6 years? A year. Taking up a roster spot.
Is he married to like Riley's daughter or something?
Bruh,
The owner's daughter or something. I mean, it's got to be something going on, bro. Because I don't see even if you take from a logical standpoint, why would you carry somebody that's not playing? Why his skill level is still not there at this age? That's what I'm saying, man. You guys got something around it or something. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I can see it was like he still had like. First of all, there's no knock against him. He never really was a superstar.
No, he wasn't a superstar. I would say a relevant, role star.
Yeah, and I give him that. What I'm saying, my point is, so when it's from a superstar, you go down to a relevant role player. If you're a relevant role player, you go down to not playing no more. You know what I'm saying? So over these years, that's where he should be at. But for some reason, they keep carrying him. He cannot have the same skills that he had years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. You don't have those same skills. So why are you carrying him from a logical standpoint? That's my whole point. Why are you carrying this man on your roster? And I said it's no knock against him. It's just like from logically looking at it, it's like I don't understand why you carrying him. From a business standpoint. That's like carrying a debt over on your books over time. You have the money to pay it. You know what I'm saying? I understand. That's like running in the red on purpose.
42 years old. I mean, here's my thing. I get he is one of his things he set out to do when he started the NBA career with his pops, and his pops passed away. And I get it. It's more of a sentimental thing. But
give him an honorary job or something.
Make him an assistant?
Make him an assistant or something. You know what I'm saying? But why? He's taking the spot for somebody else.
And honestly, who knows? And I'm not saying, if you take him off the roster, you fill it with somebody that might help you get over that hump. I'm not saying that. You never know, though. You know,
but somebody that can help with depth.
Well, yeah, but think about it. We didn't know Jordan Poole was going to be Jordan Poole,
right?
What if we get something of that magnitude comes off the bench? It wasn't like Tyler Hero was a baller, and then all of a sudden he did well. He came off the bench,
right?
So I'm not saying that it would have happened, but the possibility is there that you probably could have had somebody for the last 6 years in your organization, knowing how you run things and buy into the system and help you not just be a almost to the NBA Finals team, not a almost. Maybe we probably could have snuck off and got to a finals. Hell, maybe in the bubble we win that motherfucker.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. Because that player could have been
during a bubble championship.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
My point.
Had you filled that spot, that'd have been at least a player in your system for 4 years that probably could have helped you beat that Lakers squad. Possibly.
Right. Possibly.
Yeah.
We know one thing for sure. Haslam didn't help. For real.
And that, and not to backtrack, Anthony. That's another part of things and why I'm saying why you don't make that trade for KD is because when Curry and Clay retire, the Warriors still got people that are already shown that have been part of a championship team now, and be like, yo, when y'all decide to put the Chuck Taylors on the power lines, we good.
Right.
There's no fall off. There's no drop off.
Right.
And I think a lot of people need to see that part about when you give up a lot of your future for pretty much instant success, and it's not guaranteed that instant success is going to be success in the championship.
True.
And I think a lot of people that goes right over their head. They miss that point, and it's like, come on, like you can't always pretty much look at the long game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm a long game thinker. Obviously you live in the present, you live in the moment, but you also thinking about your present moves and how they're going to affect your long game.
I agree.
I mean,
It doesn't make sense to me, bro.
Come on, man.
I mean, I like it from a standpoint of I like the fact that he for him
showing loyalty.
for showing loyalty, and I like that. But from a business standpoint, it doesn't make sense.
Mm-mm.
You know, if I'm a businessman, I'm looking at my roster. I'm looking at people. I don't know how much they paying them, so it might not affect their salary. That much.
Trust. I'm about to look it up.
You know what I'm saying? It may not affect their salary that much, but
I got to see what my man making now.
You know, you still carrying. I mean, if you paying them $5, you're still carrying something over that you're not using. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying you still carrying something you're not using. From a business standpoint, that doesn't make sense. Why are you carrying something over that you're not using?
All right. So since we're talking about the last few years where he really hasn't been playing, so 2016, 17, he made $4 million, 2.3, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, 2.6. And I mean, yeah,
they ain't really paying a lot of money for him then. Which I figured it wouldn't, but still a little bit more. Yeah. What's the league minimum now? $1 million? I lost track.
Yeah, they keep moving it.
They keep moving it.
Yeah.
So he probably making more than a league minimum. But still,
or vet minimum.
Or the vet minimum, right? So I mean, you know, my thing is,
which is 1.8. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit more than the vet minimum. So yeah. So
that's out of loyalty, respect, and love.
Right. And I get that, man, but give him a coaching job. Give him
I could take 1.8 million for the year.
Yeah, I take the point.
Hey, no cap. That $800,000 do me right too, bro.
Do me right. For real. I wouldn't have the problem I had now with my dang signing on late. I would just pay the whole thing. I was like, how much is it? Oh, that's the minimum payment? Yeah, y'all can get that. I come in from work. Let me tell you, it's kind of high. Let me see the arrow. Let me tell you, hey, why do they move it? I go hit a switch, it's still dark. I was like, oh man, I just paid. I call her. Oh yeah, so she was under last year, you know, you got this payment plan, you wasn't paying on it. I thought I was rolled into it. I said, no, you got fees and this and that. I said, well, can I pay it now? I said, yeah, we'll be on in an hour. I'll call back. I'll like, hey man, my stuff's down. What's up? Oh, we didn't see the payment. I just got you talking to y'all. I did not see the payment. I know you got it. My bank said you got it.
I know you got it. Yeah.
Oh, you on the list. And as soon as I call them, 5 minutes later, they click it on. If I would have called, I'm still sitting here like, wait, when they gonna turn it on? It's like,
hey boy, them power companies be stingy, dog. I be like, boy, y'all on some other shit, boy.
It's not even the power company. You know, everything in Apex is handled by Apex.
Oh.
So, and it's like I live literally right down the street from Apex. You know, they can walk over here and turn my power on. For real. That's how close they are. I was like, right.
Hey, yo, let me ask you this. What you think of Vanessa Bryant getting that $16 million from the LA County?
You gotta give me the whole story. I didn't see the story.
Oh, you didn't hear about how she sued LA County for the fire department and the police was taking pictures of
for that. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Got 16 million, bro.
Look, man, you. This is one of those things.
Somebody lost their job.
But for it's one of those things like you in a catch-22. You know what I'm saying?
There's some people that lost their job, dog.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because here's the thing. What if they lose the lawsuit? You got a lot of angry people because of the love for Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
Especially in LA.
So, and then it was wrong. They shouldn't be taking no pictures of his body and stuff like that. Then that was crazy. You know, they were wrong.
Yeah.
So I ain't got no problems with it because they were wrong for what they did.
Oh yeah.
You know. The body was still hot. You know what I'm saying?
Smoking.
It's smoking. You taking pictures of it? Come on, man. Show the man respect.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so they deserve what they got. And it shouldn't take this long. It shouldn't take this long for it to happen. You been dead what 2 years now?
Open shut case.
It's been 2 years, right?
Open shut and close. Just
right.
Yeah.
It's like we should have been. This should have been settled until. Hey, go ahead and cut that check. Just get out the way. Be done with it. What you fighting for? That's what I'm saying. What's the county fighting for? What's the point
of fighting for?
Yeah, just give them the money. Y'all were wrong.
Hey,
it's Kobe.
Hey, how many times has LA County been dishing out some settlement checks? That's why.
Right. Shoot, much you got to pay for everything in LA.
Boy, they about time. Selling that settlement checks, boy.
Start doing stupid shit. That's what, for real.
Boy, LA County been shelling out some settlement checks.
Sheriff's Crips and Bloods out there, and
hey,
you know what I'm saying? It's like they do some stupid stuff, man.
Hey, they've been putting out settlement checks like damn, like Deshaun getting massages. They racking them up, boy. They racking them up. Boy,
for real. I'm for real though, man. They be doing some stupid stuff, bro. LA County as a whole, the police department, fire department, the sheriffs, all of them, district attorneys. For real. Look at they doing something stupid, bro.
Costing us money. Boy, that's what I said. Hey, somebody's in the probably multiple people is in the unemployment line because of that settlement right there. Hey, you better hope you get hired.
Are you the one? We can't.
Yeah, don't let the word get out that you one of the.
They leave California. They leave California. For real.
You better come on to Iowa.
Utah somewhere.
Montana.
Right.
You better get away from LA County now.
Hey, go to North Dakota. They got a good football team.
Hey, I heard they got the space.
Right. A lot of space.
I heard they got the space. Go ahead, go on over. So yeah. Let's transition to some football. We didn't talk enough basketball. Real quick before we get to the Raiders, we're gonna touch a couple of topics. Man, so I watched Hard Knocks episode 3, and I know you did the review show.
Mm-hmm.
And you dropped that today, but man, and seeing how they finished that game against the Colts, it was a huge flip of the switch from game 1 to game 2.
Right.
And you see Dan Campbell pretty harp on the details and just, he was like, hey, the things that cost us that game last week, that's the shit you just gotta shake off.
Right.
He had the little dirt on the pants and he made the analogy and man, I can't help but to like this dude, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's one of those things like
I'm ready to throw on some pads right now, cuz. I ain't gonna do it.
I say, show me that wall, Dan. Show me that wall. So I go ahead. Like run through it.
I don't know what it's about, dude, man.
I mean, so man, it's not. But to me, it's not. It's not even just him. It's the entire staff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you watch Deuce, you watch Hank Fraley.
Oh man,
you watch how they keep preaching. Play through exhaustion. Play through your tiredness. That's championship mentality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to play through that because the difference between a win and a loss is on the other side of your tiredness.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you play a whole game, your body's going to be tired. So you can just say, hey, I'm tired. I'm going to dog it. And that's how you make those mental mistakes and you lose a game. Or you play through it and you still stay disciplined and you become a winner.
I like what you said there. And it light bulb. It's like they are practicing good habits.
Mm-hmm.
And when you practice good habits, it translates to the field.
Right.
And they're trying to minimize bad habits.
Right.
And when you see it reverberate, I know Jamal Williams got a little bit too amped up in the 2 days with the Colts, but then you saw how he was amped up.
Dang, bro. I like it. Get your boy.
Hey, he's a character too. I mean,
Yeah,
this might be probably the most like exciting season of Hard Knocks I've seen in a while.
I'm saying, man, it is. For me, it is. And it ain't time because it's Detroit. It's just like, wow, look. I mean, it's so many different storylines. It's like so many different characters. I mean, I saw how Chase.
I am legit rooting for the Detroit Lions to have a good season this year, bro. Like, it's weird.
No, and that's them, man. I'm telling you, man, that's them. I watch a lot of Lions stuff, man. That's how they are. Period. It ain't just Hard Knocks.
Like Jamal was like this last year.
Yeah, Jamal was like this last year. Jamal is always like that. So not, and then plus, I'm gonna tell you like this. This is just from doing podcasts. I can give this example. You forget these cameras on after a while.
Oh, all the time.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when you first start doing it, you know, you kind of like, oh, the camera's on. Make sure I got this. After a while, you just be you because you get comfortable. You forget the cameras around you. So unless you are somebody who's really like, what's the word I want to say? Who is narcissistic or something like that. You just all about me. Then you constantly aware of the cameras. But if you just a normal person, you forget these cameras are on. You just start being you. Mm-hmm. And then outside of that, like I said, I watch a lot of Lions stuff, and they doing this before the Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
So, and one thing I like, I mean, one point I raised too when I was talking about it on the No Name podcast, is that the Lions are auditioning for free agents. Mm-hmm. Hard Knocks is audition tape for free agents. So now there's a difference between.
That's a good point.
When I can tell you something, hey man, did you see that movie Lamar? And you can be like, oh, it sounds like a good movie. Then versus if you've seen a movie yourself and you actually experience it, you say, oh, that was a great movie. Because you've seen it with your own eyes. There's a difference. So there's a difference between I can tell you what's going on in the league as a player, but then you actually see with your own eyes and say, I can play for that organization. So like I said, Hard Knocks is a good audition tape for free agents and for the Lions. So, you know, I don't hear nothing but positive stuff from it.
That's a good point. I didn't even think about you know, because other players are gonna watch it, obviously.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be like, bro, I like that Dan Campbell, man. Like, oh man, that dude Staley, bro, I love to play for him. Right. Oh, y'all got Antoine Randall L on your staff too. Mm-hmm. Oh shit, y'all got Hank Farley that was part of that good offensive line in Cleveland. Oh, he's on that squad. Oh, damn.
Aubrey Pleasant. I mean, they got players, man. Aaron, not Aaron Glenn.
Aaron Glenn. Yeah.
What's the other one? Oh yeah, Aaron Glenn. Yeah. Sometimes I get him mixed up for the one they got rid of last year.
You be like, damn, Aaron Glenn. Yeah. Like, damn, man. I remember Aaron Glenn when he used to pick off Dan Marino, man. Mm-hmm. Oh, bro, he was. Yo, he Jets royalty. Oh man, hell yeah!
Right.
Oh, this is your culture, and I think a lot of people take culture for granted. And I know the record didn't state the culture that they were building last year. Obviously, 3 wins. You're like, oh man, y'all dookie, y'all trash. But I mean, it was his first year with that staff, and they're trying to build a culture.
Right.
First of all, it's been a culture, you know, that hasn't been winning a lot. That's
true.
I mean, you're starting at ground zero,
right?
And so, but man, ever since put the cameras on these boys, man, I'm rooting for y'all boys, man. I mean, I ain't gonna root for y'all when y'all play the Chiefs. I hope y'all get y'all kicked in. But
I expect that. You know
what I mean? But like honestly, when if I'm watching football and I see the Lions, I'm like, yo, I hope they doing good. Because just literally it takes you back. And honestly, I think what it is because obviously when we play sports, you're like, man, I would have loved to play for a coaching staff like this.
Right.
And coaches like this. Would have loved it. Would have absolutely loved it. Because you can tell that they like Obviously, we talked about how they're doing the up downs with him. I like how they brought the comedian in.
Oh yeah, I like that too.
Bro,
yeah.
That was hilarious. That was hilarious. He said, "Man, them last 6 didn't count, coach. Come on, coach." He's like, "Yeah, man. See, I have, real that night. Put this tape on real quick." That was funny.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
But no, hey, if y'all haven't checked it out, man, y'all make sure y'all go check out the Hard Knocks joint.
Oh yeah, man. Oh, I'm gonna say this one part too that made me think about it. Yeah. I like how when Dan Campbell was talking to I can't his name Zilster, and one of the tight ends, and he was like him and Pippleton too, both of them, because he kind of says to Pippleton too, but he was like, "Hey man, you're not 250, you're not 290. You're saying but this is what you can do. Work with what you have. Attack them first. Work what you got. Don't worry about speed. Don't worry about what you don't have. Use what you have." And then with Pippleton, when Pippleton dove for the ball, he was like, "Man, your biggest asset is your speed. Mm-hmm. Don't leave your feet." You know what I'm saying?
You have to.
It's those you have to. It's those little things, man. I like.
It's the details, man. I'm telling you, and that's why, like, I'm gonna root for y'all in fantasy. But no, I think that's the reason why it's like, yo, I said 8. I said 8. And I'm still 7. Sticking with it.
I'm still saying 7, 6 or 7.
I'm still
sticking because that defense, man. That defense is not there yet.
I know, but man, put Rodrigo in there. Boy, I'm telling you, boy.
Oh, Rodrigo's starting. Yeah, I mean, it's word going around. He's starting, but my thing is like, you don't have Levi Onsariki. Like, they're not saying what's happening with him. Romeo Okora, they're not saying really what's going on with him. He's on the PUP list. Mm-hmm. Pascal's on the PUP list. I mean, they still have some decent, good backups. I like it's Aline McNeil. I like him because of course you have Hutch, and then other people. Austin Bryant looks good, but you don't have the other ones that you like, your starters, like your veterans, and your second round draft pick playing. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like I don't know. Then that back end at safety, I mean the corners and linebackers, they're not that great. I mean, Rodrigo is smooth. Don't get me wrong. I like him. I think that Chase Lucas can develop into somebody good, but I don't think he's there yet. Yeah. It's just like 3 times I saw him drop interceptions. You know what I'm saying? He did it twice in practice, and he did it in the preseason game.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah, you got to catch those, bro.
Yeah.
If he'd caught that, you talking about 2-0 in preseason. I know preseason don't mean nothing, but still.
Well, no, I mean,
but it means something.
You know what?
A team like this.
I think we need to have that conversation real quick, because I think a lot of people downplay preseason like it don't matter, and I hate to say it, like, all right. So for instance, Patrick Mahomes has a new wide receiver core. I hope you do play preseason. I don't need you to play the whole game. Right. But I need you to be in tune with your boys in game action. Unless you're doing like the actual joint practices, then I need you to simulate game action with this new wide receiving core.
Right.
Now, if they're doing a joint practice, okay, then don't play preseason. But at least in those joint practices, you practicing against each other two times in a week. I hope that you simulating game action.
Right.
To me, just as long as you got some kind of simulation when in a scenario where I think you need it, like you got a new wide receiving core, I think you should play preseason.
Oh yeah.
If you're not doing joint practices.
I don't disagree with that.
I think that's why the Rams pretty much started that trend. They start doing the joint practices, use that point as their real.
You see Aaron Donald get into it with Cincinnati.
Surprise?
No, I'm not. But that kind of made me think too. It's like, I like the idea of joint practices, but you're seeing too many of this stuff happen.
Too many fights.
It's like, come on, man.
I did see that about Dan Campbell. He said, if you get in a fight, you're out of here.
Yeah, he said, your evaluation is over.
It's over. And sometimes that means that you get in the pink slip sometimes.
Right. Right.
In the NFL, yes.
I expected that, man. You know, because he told him, I want Warriors. I want y'all to be out there. I want y'all.
Be competitive.
This is the line.
Yeah.
You know, he told him what the line was and stay at that line.
Yeah.
And you know, I ain't mad at him because you know that does.
Even when Jamal Williams was getting a little bit too rowdy,
he's like, all right, come on. Man, come on.
Yeah, chill out.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what that does? That teaches discipline. Because here it is. Discipline is where I can get to a point where I'm hyped, but I know I'm not gonna go over a certain line because I'm disciplined enough to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm hyping them up. Hey man, do this, boo, 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 boo. But at the same time, we ain't gonna get to the word we throwing blows.
Yeah.
Because that's over the line. And that's I think too, is you have to.
Well, it's not productive.
It's not productive. We know, yeah. And think about this. If you keep having too many fights, then stop having joint practices. And joint practices is really a good thing to have. Because if you look at the trend of how preseason is now, a lot of your stars not getting a lot of action.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Outside the joint practices. Joint practices give them that action they need, you know, to help simulate game speed and all that stuff. So I like the fact you do the joint practices because you're not tackling quarterbacks. You're not worried about the quarterback getting hurt.
Yeah.
So that's one thing.
Has to be a freak accident.
Right, it has to be a freak accident. You know, it has to be like AD or somebody. You know, walking back to the huddle. Oh, there come my ACL. Right.
Hey, what's wrong with you? I was just walking back and then I heard a pop. You're like, man, get your ass on, man.
Come on, Mr. Glass.
Oh, man, Mr. Glass.
So I think that's something they need to address as team wide. You know, I understand you hype. I understand, you know, your juice is flowing. You ain't played, you know, in a while. So you ready to get out there and hit somebody. And yeah, you can get hyped, but not to where you fighting and throwing blows and stuff like that. Just walk away.
And I think that's why if I'm in favor of just kind of sticking with just how it is, don't do the joint practices. And trust me, I have nothing against doing it. I'm just saying if you don't do the joint practices, just go ahead, play your preseason games. Let me evaluate how my starters are clicking, meshing. And, you know, give me a series. Come on out. And then let me evaluate the depth of my team with these young guys. Who's going to make the squad. But take all that aggression out on the other team and let the referees ref it. You know, let the referees be the line maker. Let them set where the line's at. See where my players obey the line, and then you know, still you're getting all the true simulation of an NFL regular season game. That's why I'm just in favor of just play preseason. Let me see what my starters do of what I'm expecting. They met my expectations. Sit on down. You know, I might say you're gonna play a whole half, but hell, if I didn't see what I need to see in two series, come on, sit on down.
Come on.
Yeah, hey man, you're done. You're done.
Who was that said that to a man?
Deuce said it to Deuce said it to homeboy Reynolds.
Yeah.
And he was running hard.
Say you done.
Yeah.
He heard me.
I like, man, Deuce Staley, bro, man. I like
him, man. I like
him as a player now. I love him as a coach.
Bro.
Much respect.
Man, I can see him coaching his own team. He not gonna have the same problem a man have on be enemy.
No, I don't think so.
If the Lions do halfway decent, he really ain't gonna have no problem. And that's the only thing I worry about too. Is like they do well, start winning and turning over, just turnover on that staff.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
It's funny you said earlier how the Hard Knocks is an addition for the players. I think it's just as much as an addition for the coaches. I mean, trust me. You just said it. There's a possibility there's going to be some turnover, and I don't think Deuce Staley will have the same problem like Eric Bieniemy, because now that he's on Hard Knocks, it's being shown what the type of culture he would build for your team.
Right.
Because he has a certain expectation, discipline, competitiveness of his coaching style, and usually that reflects how you build your culture. And so I'm pretty sure there's GMs and owners looking at this just as much as the players are. I'm like,
Man, you dropped so many bombs, I was turning red. I was like,
I know you was like, hey, I'm saying them GMs, owners, and looking at him like, I don't know if I like these motherfuckers no more. They probably looking at Deuce Staley's contract right now. Oh, this is last year. Oh yeah. It might be y'all last year too.
Holler at him.
I'm a holler at Deuce.
I mean, he's assistant coach and a running back coach. So like he getting both, you know what I'm saying, both experience as assistant coach and as a running back coach. So I mean, he your next best person, between him and Aaron Glenn.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna probably try to pull them next year, especially if they do well. They do well.
Oh my gosh.
They'll have a hard time holding on to coaches. They're trying to take Aubrey Pleasant already. And he decided to stay.
Honestly, if y'all go from 3 wins last year, even if y'all go to just the 8 that I'm predicting, I think y'all still might have a possible coach or 2 might get snatched. You know what I'm saying? I mean, honestly, it'll be that benefit of being on Hard Knocks. It really is.
Yeah, you're right.
So but anyway, we got 2 games tonight. We got the Chiefs, Packers. Probably won't see Patrick Mahomes, or I don't think Aaron Rodgers has even played a preseason game in years, so you won't see.
I don't think he have either.
And then you got Texans and the 49ers tonight as well. They'll be on Amazon Prime, so
why didn't even got a team? They need to mellow in this year.
I just need the Texans go ahead and front some of that money that Deshaun got to pay out.
I need y'all to pay half.
Yeah, y'all's a co-conspirator.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
send 2.5 my way.
Yeah,
show you swing my way.
2.5 look good to me. Now won't you please swing it my way?
Oh, no, that's right.
2.5 my way. Hell yeah! Like, come on, man.
For real.
Hey, Texas, you gotta come off some.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You was in the car when I was doing the drive-by, nigga. What's up?
Cold conspirator.
Cold conspirator, bro.
I wasn't doing this alone. If I'm Deshaun, I'm screaming that to the mountaintops. Look at here now.
Look, let me tell y'all something for real. I'm gonna need y'all to holler at this money right here.
Matter of fact, hey, I take it a step further. Not only do you need to send 2.5 your way to Deshaun's way to help pay that fine, they need to cover half of them settlements too.
I know that's right. Hey,
co-conspirator.
For real.
You co-conspirator. If I had to settle, I need y'all to co-conspirator.
Where's all that talk about Houston like they're talking about Deshaun? I'm looking at Good Morning America. I don't see nobody talking about Houston. I turn on ABC Nightly News. Nobody talking about Houston. ESPN.
About Deshaun, though.
Nobody talking about Houston, but they talking about Deshaun. Stephen A., where you at, bruh? You always got something to say? Oh, you talking about Houston? Y'all like Deshaun Watson. You know what I'm saying? That's all I hear. Molly, what's her name? Molly Curl. This is disgusting. This is despicable. You don't say that about Houston. Just saying. Where's that for Houston at? Sarah Spain, all of them.
All of them. Because especially a lot of the women's sportscasters, they've been going in.
He's disgusting. Oh my gosh.
They've been going in on.
Oh, but Houston smooth. You know what I'm saying? They're right there. For real.
Hey, real talk. If I'm Deshaun Watson, man, I blow the cover on all this shit.
I was Deshaun Watson, I'd be like Dino Brown. If I'm going down, everybody.
If I'm going down, everybody going down.
Bigger than Deshaun Watson.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm being dead ass serious. Like we joking, but I'm being so serious. If I'm Deshaun Watson, I blow the cover on this whole damn thing.
Everybody.
I'm dropping names, personnel, all Houston people. Right. I'm dropping who knew, who did. But they approached me about this. Yep. Yep. You're cool. You.
Never liked you.
Yeah. Fuck you. you. You're cool. And yeah, I'm getting all y'all Bamas. For real.
For real, bro.
Co-conspirators. That's all I'm
saying, man.
Hell yeah.
Y'all gonna getting away scot-free, bro. They paid their money and they bagged them back into the shadows.
Come on, man.
Well, and say Texas giving out money. She paid my school loans. Man, she's gonna bring that up because I'm maybe gonna get this biting rent. Oh yeah, we got $10,000.
Save it. Matter of fact, we might do that on I.O.W. Save that, sir. Because before I think that'd be a good rent for you to roll on. I think I
that's motherfucker.
You ain't never had to worry about these problems, motherfucker.
10 grand, nigga. You dropped that today. Fuck, I'm gonna do a 10 grand. Oh, the low school that cost 10 grand, nigga. None. And no school, nigga. Backyard stay is 30 grand, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Backyard stay.
It cost me 50 to go to Babalo Tech, nigga. He's almost on 10 grand. But anyway, go ahead, man. Before I got a little rent.
I came with you, bro. Anyway, let's get into our last team. Well, before we get to obviously our teams before the kickoffs. The loss, I was about to call them the Oakland Raiders.
Hey man, look, man.
But it's so
Oakland,
hard.
Los Angeles. Now you going to Vegas.
Bro.
Stop moving.
Stop moving.
They on gypsies.
Hey.
These niggas squatters. The squatters of the league. We gonna squat here in this state for a while.
hey, Davis family. All right, please make this. I know y'all got that beautiful Allegiant Stadium out there in Vegas. You on the strip. Hey, look, don't move no more, please.
They going where prostitution is legal. You gotta worry about this time.
Just stay where you at. All right, beautiful stadium. But no, Raiders. Got 9 wins last year. End up in second place in the AFC West. Made a playoff game. Lost to Cincinnati, and you know me, I'm a Chief. You know, I ain't gonna root for too much of the Raiders, but I think it was a couple of calls that didn't go their way that normally you like. I ain't like that. Kind of questionable calls. I'm not gonna, hey, we call it how it is. I saw what I saw. There was some questionable calls that didn't favor the Raiders in that playoff game. So I
agree.
But I'll say this. You look at what they're doing. Obviously, you bring in Devontae Adams. Now we see even start with, bringing in Josh McDaniels as your coach. I know a very tumultuous season last year, the Henry Roy situation, David Arnett situation. Of course, it's all kicked off with the John Gruden situation. And they were actually looked like they was about to take off last year. They go into Arrowhead, get a victory, and then all of a sudden the wheels just start falling off. And I'll give them credit because with Rich Bisaccia, who was the special teams coach, which I'm actually surprised they actually moved on from him. I thought
it's the Patriots effect.
Yeah, I get it, but I thought he did a great job.
Oh yeah, I agree. I think he did a good job of galvanizing the team, pulling together for all the stuff that was going on. He did a great job.
A lot of shit going on.
Here's the thing, and now I'm gonna include the Lions in this part too. I don't understand how y'all can't see the failed experiment being shown in the NFL time and time again, but y'all still
the New England Patriots.
Y'all still fall for the banana and tailpipe. You know what I'm saying? For real. It's like, oh, he's a Patriot. Look what they got success over here. Let's grab him and make him a coach.
Hey, the Texans are notorious for it. The Texans are notorious
for it. that did well, that left the Patriots. Go ahead, I give you time.
And don't count Mike Vrabel. He was a player, never a coach.
He was a player.
For the Patriots.
I mean, and here's the thing. Vrabel was doing well. Still ain't won a Super Bowl. Well, the Patriots way is winning. Mm-hmm. And there's no knock against Vrabel. Vrabel's doing a good job coaching, but if you really want to look at you trying to produce the Patriot way, the Patriot way is winning.
6 of them.
You know what I'm saying? So
6 of them.
And appearing in what, 10, 11?
About
I lost track now. Is it 10? Is it 9? Oh yeah, appearing in 9. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? So but going back to the coaching thing, I mean, when Weiss left, he's gonna do good in Notre Dame. You know. Romeo went to Cleveland.
Went to Kansas City.
Went to Kansas City. Josh McDaniels went to Denver the first time.
Dookie.
Joe Judge. Matt Patricia and the GM. Bill O'Brien. Well, you know, the Lions got the Patricia and the GM from the Patriots.
Oh yeah. But Bill O'Brien is probably the only coach from the Patriot tree that actually had somewhat of some winning. Not championships, but you know, I mean, it helped that he had Deshaun Watson and DeAndre Hopkins and JJ Watt. So
he made stupid decisions.
Oh yeah. I mean, starting with trading DeAndre Hopkins.
Start with that damn chin.
But no, I get what you're saying. I think you, in the grand scheme of things, you're trying to give that cautionary tale of, hey man, stop trying to dip from this Patriots tree and expect instant success.
Right.
And expect that it's just going to happen right away. Don't get me wrong, Josh McDaniels.
But I will say this: the verdict is still out on Flores.
Yes.
You can't say he failed,
and you can't say he did a lot of winning.
Yeah, because he didn't have enough time to really show what he can do.
But you saw the trajectory it was going. I think that's fair to say. But for the most part, you're saying it's a cautionary tale trying to bring in these former Belichickians and thinking that it's going to turn your franchise around. Because here's the biggest thing. Here's the is like trying to, you got an executive chef that keeps putting out these sous chefs and they go on and try to think they're going to have the same success, but you got to remember it's the nucleus, which is the executive chef. That's the main cook. That's the guy that's been putting it all together. Like Belichick is that executive chef. Like, you thinking you can get Belichick results without Belichick is asinine.
Right. And I think another thing too is that the coaches have to realize, and going to your executive chef analogy, you take what you learn from executive chef and put your own touch on it, not try to reproduce what the executive chef did. That's his own style. So same thing. A lot of them trying to go into this new team and reproduce what Belichick did. No, take what you learned and then do your own thing.
Yeah.
You know, and then, or because we don't know, is Belichick even teaching them anything? Is he all holding it to himself? You know, because it's like, it's all about me, so I'm holding it to myself and not giving them enough tools to be successful. You know, because some people do that too. So I don't know which one it is, but I'm saying it could be either or. Either they're trying to reproduce what Belichick has done, instead of taking what they learned and doing their own style, or Belichick is not teaching them. Because you got some people, all leaders are not good leaders.
That is true.
They may know how to produce something great for themselves, but they can't reproduce that in someone else. And that's what, to me, makes up the best type of leader, where you can reproduce what you have in someone else. It's easy for me to do it. Like, I my job, they got, how you do that? Well, let me show you. Because I'd rather reproduce what I have in someone else than to hold it close to my chest, as they say. Teach you. That way you can go out and do it yourself. Because people ask, I know you're gonna give me the recipe? Yeah, because I'll give it to you. I'm gonna say you can make it like I do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And make it your own way anyway. Don't make it like I do. Put your own twist on it. So I don't hold recipes. I don't like, you can't have my recipe. Here, you take it. I don't care. True. So it's the same thing with football. You got to be able to teach what you know into your staff so your staff can be successful. Because what do we always talk about? Oh, this is the Bill Walsh tree. Oh, this is the Parcells tree. Oh, this is such and such tree. You know, we talk about the trees that people come from, and we tout that as something great.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so what makes that coach be put up on a pedestal? Because you watch what they produced. When Belichick finally retires, all Belichick got is what he did in New England. He has nothing else. It's like dying with no kids. Your legacy's gone.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like you need like I said, I don't know because I'm not in New England, so I don't know which one it is. I don't know if the coaches are leaving away and trying to reproduce what Belichick does and not putting their own where they do it, or Belichick not teaching. But something's not connected. You can't be that great, have that much success, and
the rest of your tree you can't reproduce. And look, and trust me, this is not coming out of hate, Raiders fans. So if y'all watch this, trust me, I know I'm a Chief fan, but I'm just saying, like, what evidence do we have?
I'm gonna address that in a minute, Anthony.
What evidence of Josh McDaniels do we have that says that he's going to be a success story as a coach? Mm-hmm. I mean, the first time he tried it, yes, he got a playoff win with Tebow. Okay, good for you. But other than that, what else? It's been a lot of losing when he was in Denver.
Yeah.
It was so bad that he had to run back to got fired and went back to Big Daddy Belichick.
Okay, right.
That's all I'm saying. And those are the facts. But I know what he can bring. I think he can tap into a certain element of Derek Carr, and who I think is a very underrated quarterback that a lot of football quote unquote experts don't give a lot of respect to. Obviously, being a Chief head, I see him twice a year, and for the most part, he's not going to beat Kansas City, but he puts up great numbers.
Make sure you put that in.
I mean, come on. I mean,
but Kansas City look good though. I know we get a chance talking when you talk about them, but they look good, man.
But Derek Carr is a legit quarterback, and I would put him in my top 10 right now of quarterbacks playing in the NFL. He's in my top 10, and he's not top 5. Let's be frank. Come on, Raiders fans. I don't be too boisterous. Top 10 is good. All right. But he's going to take care of the football for the most part. He's going to get the yards. You got the weapons. I mean, come on now. Come on. Waller is a baller, bro.
Waller's a baller. You got Crosby on the other side.
I love, bro. Hunter Renfrow. Oh my gosh.
It's not even Hunter though, man. I can't respect it. What is the game coming to? You got people like Cooper and Hunter getting off.
Yeah, but Hunter Renfrow is a slot god. Like, literally.
You're a good player, man. I ain't gonna take him, but it's like, where's the Jamals and the Antoines? You got Hunter and Cooper.
Come on, man. Stop hating on Hunter Renfrow. Give that man his respect. That man is a baller. So once you add somebody like Devontae Adams, man, like you got 2 great route runners, and then you got a physical mismatch with your tight end.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs, who's one of the hardest running backs to take down to the ground, runs hard every time. I mean, to me, the chemistry on offense, I'm not worried about Vegas offense. That's going to be fine.
Yeah.
It's defense. Don't get me wrong. I like Max Crosby. But you pair him up with Chandler Jones, but Chandler Jones has been showing some durability issues lately. He's up there in age.
Yeah.
You know, when he's healthy, he still can get it done. Abrams in the back, safety, hard hitter. You know, you got to shore up your cornerbacks. You got to shore up your linebackers. And it's really, what can they get done on defense? I mean, we talk about how AFC West is so killer. I mean, you're going up against Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, now Russell Wilson for 6 games.
Right.
For 6 out of your 17 games. And if you can't do nothing with them and those offenses,
I like
the
tough,
offense. Man.
The defense is not as strong, especially if you compare to what the upgrades Kansas City did, the upgrades the Chargers did, they looking third best in the division. And that's just based off what the defensive moves. I mean, offense wise, if you just comparing offense, I can put them up there, close to the Chiefs.
And not to mention, looking at this schedule, the first six are tough, bro.
And equal with the Chargers.
I think that's fair.
So I think because of if Kansas City went and did the moves they did and just only lost Tariq. They only lost Tariq and didn't do any upgrades. I would put the Raiders above Kansas City, but because of the upgrades that they did, I say they right below Kansas City, equal with the Chargers. And so with that being said, that's gonna be hard for you to get to a Super Bowl because you got to go past them.
Not to mention, you always still got to deal with the new coaching staff situation.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we don't know what Josh gonna do.
We don't know if Josh McDaniels and Derek Carr are going to have. I'll tell you this. One thing that really bothered me with John Gruden is I don't think he really respected Derek Carr enough.
John Gruden was part of the old school mentality.
Yeah, but I don't think he showed enough love to Derek Carr. It was some tough love, too much tough love. I don't think
maybe that's not the quarterback he actually wanted. He wasn't the type of quarterback he wanted. And so he kind of tolerated him until he could figure out how he can get rid of him.
That's what it felt like. I felt like he tolerated him.
Because my thing is like, if you get rid of Khalil Mack, who happened to have been your best player at the time.
I think a lot of I don't want to speak for you, our Raider fans. I think a lot of Raider fans are still mad about that.
You get rid of him because you can't, as a coach, find a way to live with him. To me, it's like, okay, whatever the difference y'all have, we're not going. Yeah, right, and Cooper. Whatever difference y'all have behind the scenes that we can't see, should nobody else know that but y'all. Mm-hmm. Because this is a business first. Your feelings should be on the back burner. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just outright just all up in somebody's face, rah, you find a way to make that work to win football games. You don't trade them, and you ain't really getting them goal.
Yeah. Well, they opened the season against the Chargers, Cardinals, Titans, all three playoff teams. Then they see the Broncos. Then they see the Chiefs. So you get a lot of your division games up front. Then you get a break in playing the Texans. So that's a break. Then you got the Saints. That's not a break. Then you get a break against the Jaguars. Then you get the Colts, Broncos, Seahawks. That might be somewhat of a little bit of break. Get the Chargers again, Rams, Patriots. I think that's a break. No, for real, Patriots are going to be trash this year. Steelers. I don't think that'll be a break. 49ers, playoff team.
Jesus.
That's not a break. And then you finish up the season against the Chiefs.
I got a rough schedule, man.
That's a rough one, man.
It's a rough schedule.
How many you think you could throw out there right now, like literally off the top of your head, just going through that schedule?
8, maybe 9.
Yeah, I think you might go in like
another 9. I think they're like last games in the division. You know what I'm saying? Because they're good enough to beat anybody in the division. So let's get out the way. They're good enough to do it. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the
I think they can go 3-3 in the division.
Yeah, I can see that. You know what I'm saying? So let's say they split all the games. That's 3 games already, right? They're gonna play 6. That's 3 games. Mm-hmm. They should be able to beat the Seahawks. That's 4. That's 4. They should be able to beat the Jaguars. That's 5. They should be able to eat up 6. They should be able to beat Tennessee, even though I think it'd be a tough game.
7.
And then
I don't like the way the Cardinals are starting off the year. I think they could get them. So that's 8.
Yeah. So that's 8. I think 8 and 9.
They got the Texans. Did we say the Texans?
No, we say Texans. That's 9 right there.
I think 9. I think 9 is fair.
Yeah, 8 and 9 is fair.
I'm fair with that.
Yeah. So I see 8 or 9.
And same record as last year.
So. Right. Because they really didn't do anything to say they made improvement. It wasn't enough improvement. It's kind of like It's probably you probably don't remember this, but
okay, I think they made crazy improvement on their offense. Obviously,
but I don't think it's enough. Remember back in the day, they used to have those double windshield wipers. People used to put on their cars, but you always see them like on clunker cars. They put them on it, so it's like it made your car look a little bit better, but you still got a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you did a little improvement. It made it look a little better, but not, it's saying you still driving a crap car.
I don't know. What's the over under on arrested players on the Raiders this year? I know. Sorry, y'all. I had to throw it in there. I'm a chief head. Come on. You think I was going to have a review about the Raiders and not dish y'all for being the most undisciplined team in the world?
I say, who else getting locked up? So.
Hey, no, but serious. I think they got to stay out the headlines, man.
They do.
Got to stay out the headlines because it distracts. It doesn't help produce on the field. But I think 9 wins is fair. But real quick, just to go over to Anthony's question, how you feel about Cowboys offensive coordinator Kellen Moore. I don't know what the percentage of him actually calling the plays, offensive plays. Unfortunately, he's with Mike McCarthy, so somebody's got to get the blame for some of these stupid calls. It's either going to be Mike or going to be him.
That's why I say TBA.
But Kellen Moore get a job before Eric Bieniemy.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's something Eric doing, man.
I don't know, man.
It's something, man.
Eric, don't know, bro.
Something he doing because
I don't know, bro.
But you gotta look at too.
My theory is, that's what I'm saying. He'll get a job before Eric Bieniemy.
Yeah, that's based on his height.
So
Bieniemy don't get a lot of height.
Well, I mean, he's been touted as the best coordinator to get a head coach for the last 3 years.
When you listen to the rhetoric that goes around the league, and you talk about coaches and assistants and coordinators and stuff like that, he don't really get hype like Kellen Moore does.
No, he don't. I get you.
You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. But no, we'll see. Anyway, y'all, that's our show. I think Super Bowl is in Vegas.
Yes, in Vegas.
Yeah, I think so. I believe so.
That's the best place to be, man.
Hey.
Best place to be, man.
Hey, we'll see if the home team wins another Super Bowl. You had the Buccaneers, Rams. We'll see who.
Man, if the Raiders win Super Bowl, it's a conspiracy.
Yeah, all these home teams getting
all these home teams winning Super Bowls. Come on, man.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
When's it in Detroit?
Y'all gonna go to Kansas City?
Yeah. Y'all got one. Y'all good.
We want more.
We want one.
Touche. Anyway, on behalf of the I.O.W. Sports crew, big homie Nick Shine, who couldn't make it today, Wildcard Mar, Detroit Mail, that guy.
And buy my products.
The merch, not that other shit he was talking about. Not that other shit. Y'all come back now, you hear? 4:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday, for episode 181. Matter of fact, I need to pull up this conference we're going to start next week real quick so y'all can get excited about that because we are finishing up our whole NFL preview because we are getting closer and closer and closer.
Closer and close?
Yeah, we're getting real close to the damn regular season. NFC West, final division, NFC West. Okay. All right, now, y'all. Episode 181. Come check us out Monday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace.
Hey.
What I'm talking about. Let it go. Niggas need to learn to let it go.